Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog. This week we are going camping, and right now we just got done with work and we're actually getting ready to pack everything up, and we've done a little bit of preparing and gotten it all out so it's easy to just throw it into the car. And let's go ahead and take a look at what we've got. Oh my goodness, look at it all. So we've got a pot so we can make like some breakfast in the morning, some oatmeal. We're also bringing some hot chocolate so that we can make some hot cocoa tonight because we're suspecting it's going to be chilly.
It's going to be so cold. We're going to freeze.
Yeah, but it'll be fun. Then we got some lanterns to light our way. We got some toe and hand warmers to keep us warm. We got our nice gloves. Our tent is over there. We've got some lantern things that we're going to put some lights in. And then over here, let's go around Sarah. And this is how we're going to be sleeping. So we got the tent. We're going to be sleeping in a tent. Hopefully everything goes okay. Now, in the tent, we're going to put this pad down on the floor so that we're not laying directly on the ground pretty much. And hopefully that will help keep us a little warmer than if we were laying straight on the ground. And then we've got a blanket, and we're bringing a couple of pillows as well. So once we get all this packed up in the car, what we're going to do is we're going to head off to the grocery store to buy some food to cook, for dinner. I think we're going to get like some hot dogs and some bread and stuff, right? And
Veggie hot dogs.
Whatever else we can find to make, maybe we have to buy a bunch of s'mores stuff because you can't go camping without doing s'mores, right? No, I don't know. So we'll see what we get at the store. We'll keep you guys in the loop. And, the most important thing is we need to buy a device to make coffee on the fire.
That is important.
Yes. Without coffee, we would not function. Or at least I wouldn't function. But yeah, so we're going to go ahead and get everything loaded up now, and we'll see you guys soon. I'm a star!
What?
I'm a star.
You're a star?
Yeah, like a film star. Because I'm in the film. I'm in the movies. Hello! I am a film star. I don't remember my line. Somebody tell me my line!
I'm not really sure what's happening with Andrew, but we are racing against the clock to get to the campsite before it gets dark so that we can set up our tent. We were very ill prepared for this trip. Yeah, we didn't hear how
We've been running around like chickens with our heads cut off.
We kind of just threw everything together, and then we just popped over to the store, got some food. Hopefully it's enough food to last.
Oh, it's plenty.
Or we might just die. Yeah, we're only staying one night. We'll see how it goes tonight if we survive the cold. But right now
we don't get eaten by a bear.
It's 46 out, so it's actually quite warm and it's sunny. So tonight I'm sure it will get pretty cold though.
Oh, it'll get real cold, but
we have hand warmers and stuff to put in the tent with us. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. Arrived at the campsite and we have to, looks like it's locked.
like a padlock.
A padlock, and we have to, they gave us a code which we use to get in. going to figure out where we want to put our tent. That's probably the first thing we're gonna do, and get a fire started so we can cook dinner. I'm so hungry. But yeah, it's chilly. It's not warm anymore. I was really hot on the way here, and now I'm really cold. So it's shaded, the sun's going down, really cold.
Hey everyone, so we got the tent set up now, so we're gonna try to get a fire going. I hope we don't have too much difficulty with it. You can see a lot of like ashes and stuff in here, and it's very wet. So I'm hoping that a fire will burn on top of it. Doesn't look like very good aeration for underneath, but we'll see what we can do. I bought these Duraflame sticks, which a lot of people like to use, especially like in their fireplaces inside. I've never really used these before, but they're supposed to be really good at starting fires with, which I tend to struggle at starting fires normally with just paper and cardboard. So hopefully these help out a little bit. Let's get a fire going, get some heat, and then also be able to prepare our dinner. Sarah's just over there kind of mingling around with the food and stuff, getting everything sorted, but we're gonna try to get this fire going.
Okay, Andrew is working on starting the fire, and so I'm gonna get everything inside the tent to make our bed. So I'm gonna put down our little sleeping pad and then get all the blankets in there and the pillows, and then hopefully we can get the fire started. And I don't know, I'm worried because it's kind of wet, so we'll see. But it's getting really cold, so hopefully it works. The fire is going. Good news.
It's getting there.
Hey, at least it started. That's great.
Yeah, it looks like it's burning pretty good. Hopefully, once those fire sticks go out, hopefully the fire does not also go out. Looks like the wood's burning though, so.
I'm pretty sure there's someone else among us.
Yeah, there's
In the
noises
forest?
off in the distance.
I don't know what they are, but there's something over there in the forest.
Yeah, it's either the trees creaking or maybe
No,
another
it
human.
wasn't a tree creaking.
Maybe it's a bear. Bears are hungry too.
I'm assuming that it's just another person, because there's people live over here, probably.
Yeah, or they could be hunting.
At this hour?
They'd be getting about done by now, yeah. Because the other, you gotta think that the deer are probably looking to go and bed down right now, so they're probably moving around a little to get to their sleeping spots.
We successfully cooked the hot dogs. We're gonna try them. I'm eating mine on a hamburger bun. Andrew has a gluten-free bun that he found at the store.
Yeah, mine look like this. They actually look kind of normal.
Yeah, this is what mine looks like.
That's cute. Can barely see it. Not the best quality, but...
Yeah, it's really dark, so I have a lantern on trying to help, but I
yeah,
think it's okay.
it's
So
so.
I'm gonna
I think
try
it's like
this.
focused on the wood over there or
Oh,
something.
it is. It is focusing on the wood. Let me. Just want to eat my hot dog.
God, it's so bad. It's focusing on the fire behind you. Oh, there you go. Now you can see you better. I'm gonna sit over here by the fire.
That's really good.
It's a dead end, so let's go back. Whatever we find there will be.
Looks like you're stirring mud. Muddy water.
Heating up some mud for a dessert.
Nom 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 nom. Oh yeah, looks good. Nice and hot.
Can't see it. It's so dark. I don't know what I'm drinking. I can't see if it's too hot.
Oh, it's definitely gonna be too warm.
Let me see. Oh yeah, there we go. This one should be. You should have more than me.
Why?
Because y'all drink more than me.
Oh.
Is it too hot?
It's very warm.
Oh.
Very warm.
Hear that noise? So, a creepy turn of events. We decided we wanted to go home because we're super cold and just kind of creeped out being here because there's no one else around. Which I feel stupid saying, but it is. It's just so creepy here. Is it working?
No.
Oh, did it start? Oh my gosh. Thank God.
The car wouldn't
Our
start.
car wouldn't start. We were just sitting here for like 10 minutes trying to figure out what we're gonna do because we have a key fob thingy. Let's close the door and get out of here at once.
Or key before exiting. What?
Does it not think we're in the car?
I have no idea what it thinks, man. But let's get to
The key fob was not working, so we were just sitting here freaking out, and both of our phones are dead because it's so cold, and we had no way to charge them, so we thought we were gonna be stranded here in the creepy campsite. And there's like all these weird noises, because I think there's people camping.
up the road, but
Yeah,
they're being obnoxious.
they're being crazy and they're making a weird animalistic, well, I guess they are animals, but they're making really creepy noises. So either way, we're heading home now. We'll come back tomorrow. Hello guys, we are here eating our oatmeal that we were supposed to cook over the campfire.
Over the open flames. We cooked it over an open flame, just not at a campfire.
Yeah. I feel sad, like, first of all, Andrew and I are not, like, we've gone camping a lot and we have no issues staying in a tent or being outside in the wilderness at all. But I think I prefer to be on a campground, like a proper campground with like other people who are camping, as opposed to just some random spot in the middle of a forest where
It was pretty sketchy.
it was really sketchy.
It was literally in the middle of nowhere, and I mean, you know, a lot of times campgrounds are kind of out there,
But it wasn't like a campground like with numerous spots where like a bunch of people would go
Yeah.
and like camp with like their families. It was just like there were only 2 spots that you could rent, and I don't know. It was just in the middle of this place called Zor Valley. So
it was by the multi-purpose area or multi-use area or something like that. Zor Valley multi-use area.
Yeah.
I know we've gone hiking there before, but it was just kind of eerie being there
Yeah.
at night in the pitch black.
And then, yeah, so Andrew's phone, the creepiest part was Andrew's, and I'm sure it's just because of the cold, but still, it doesn't make it any less creepy. Andrew's phone was what, at?
48%.
And then it just died. It just turned off.
Like, I picked up my phone. We were sitting in the chairs next to the fire, and I grabbed my phone because I was, gonna see if I had service, go on something, social media or something. And I open it and it was at 48%, and I'm like, okay. So I go to open an app, and I kid you not, the app opened, I couldn't scroll or anything. And probably 3 or 4 seconds after I opened it, I was sitting there trying to scroll and stuff. I'm like, what the heck's going on here? It literally just shut off. The screen went black, and it just turned off. And I was just like, how did my phone die? Like,
I mean,
instantly. It was cold, but
it wasn't like
I didn't-
snowing or like usually like we can be outside walking around like when we've traveled before, like we're walking around all day outside in a snowy environment, and our phones don't just die like that.
Well, I guess maybe the difference was I didn't have it in my pocket.
Oh.
It was just sitting out, in the cold air.
Yeah.
So maybe the battery just couldn't handle it, but
Yeah, and
it was just
mine-
eerie. It just dead instantly.
Mine was charged to 60% and then it went down to 1%. So there was that. So our phones were dead. Andrew's was dead. Mine was at 1%. And then we decide we want to go home because we were hearing, I don't know, it was just creepy. The people that were at, I'm assuming they were at the other campsite.
Mm-hmm.
It sounded like they were just like partying or something. But they were making like weird noises and it was just creepy, and you probably wouldn't even have been able to sleep listening to them. And
Maybe not, yeah.
yeah, and so we decide to leave, and then our car just won't start, and we don't have an old car, like there's no reason for that. It's just the key fob just wasn't working, and Andrew like disassembled it, and
It was weird because we were in the car.
I'm assuming from the cold as well, but it wasn't even that cold.
Yeah, I also agree. I think it was from the cold, but I mean, it was cold. It was pretty much freezing, so it was right around 32 degrees. But I left the keys in the car instead of having them like on my pocket or anything. And it was weird because I get in the car and I try to, for any of you who have a push start car, push button start, you put your foot on the brake and you push the button and it normally starts. Well, I did that and it said that the access key wasn't detected, which means it couldn't find the key fob, which was weird because the key fob was in the car the entire evening while we were there. And I think, like Sarah said, I think the battery just got so cold or something that it couldn't detect it. And then it said that the key was locked. Like, I tried it a couple times and it kept saying it couldn't detect it. And then it's like access key
That was
locked.
so creepy.
And I was like,
that's
oh
when
no.
Andrew started to get creeped out.
Yeah, I'm like,
It
I've
was
never
like-
had that experience.
was-
It never locked on me.
It was like we were in a movie, like a horror movie or something. At that point is when the zombies would come out of the woods, or the serial killer.
But that would be when we would make our great escape because the car would miraculously start and we would be able to, get out of there before they eat us. Which we did, actually. What I did was I actually took the keys over by the fire and I held the key fob near the fire so that it could warm up. I didn't know if that was what the problem was, but I figured it was worth a shot. So I held the keys near the fire and then I got back in the car, and after a few tries, it did actually start. So then it was at that point that we decided to get out of there. And then another problem, when we were leaving, there's a gate that you have to go in, and there's a padlock on it, and it's got like little dials to, put it to the right numbers and letters so that you can unlock it. And it was so cold that I couldn't get those to spin either. So like I was sitting there trying to lock it back up, and I couldn't get them to spin. So that was another issue. Like, it was just kind of like a little nightmare type situation, but it was a little scary.
Now we have to go back and just clean up the campsite. We have to get our tent because we left the tent there, but we brought everything else, I think, home.
Yeah, so we can go there and explore a little and look
Yeah.
around some.
Yeah. Then we have to go to a birthday party. So.
Now we have to go to my parents for the birthday party.
Yeah, so we did survive, but it was a sad camping experience.
It wasn't
We'll
much
go
of a
again.
camping experience.
Yeah, it wasn't a camping
because we didn't even
experience.
stay. We were there maybe a couple hours or something. Then we left. Got dark really fast. We got there at like,
yeah.
I don't know, 5:30 or so. And it was dark, by 6:30, I'd say. And we had, we cooked dinner and everything, but after that, it just everything kind of went downhill.
Well, next weekend we're going to Skaneadles. Skaneadles, which Andrew calls Skaneadles.
I still say it's pronounced Skaneadles.
So that might be a more adventurous, fun
It'll
weekend
be better,
trip.
since we'll be
Better
staying
than
in a
camping.
hotel, I guess. It won't be as scary, maybe. But we won't be able to
We
have a
don't know.
campfire in the middle of the
true.
hotel room.
That's true. All right, let's finish our food and then go back to the campsite.
All right. Goodbye.
So this is the bathroom. We did not explore this yesterday. Let's take a look. What do I want to know? It said it was well maintained.
Oh,
What?
this isn't the bathroom. This is an outhouse, but it says it's out of service. And there's a porta potty down the road.
Ew.
Yeah, I guess it is out of service, isn't it?
Okay. I see. That's creepy. Okay.
Yeah. Well then. All right.
All right, we're not gonna do a bathroom tour.